Come on, I don't have. You just rushing me to do it. You ain't even sitting down yet. I'm Nonsense.
I'm Fuckery.
Hello, people.
And this is Nonsense and Fuckery,
Yes.
a mother and daughter duo.
What's the topic for today, Fuckery?
Today, the topic is going to be stereotypes about black women. Because I feel like a lot of times these days, this age and time, it's a lot of men, black men, white men, Hispanic men, making podcasts off the backs of black women, like stereotypes of black women. And I feel like it's like kind of the thing to do now to get exposure. So
That we're angry.
I'm gonna start by asking you, what are some black? Where do you feel that comes from? You hear daily.
That we're angry.
Or that you know of. Where do you feel that comes from, though? The black women being angry.
From black women being angry.
But why do you feel like they're angry? And why do you feel like it's
I feel
it's
like
correct to say every black woman is angry?
I feel like we're angry, but we're justified in our anger. If people knew what we went through and the stuff we had to hear and do and how we're belittled, and sometimes even when you come home, your kids make you angry by the stuff they say. Like, they're not, don't get me wrong, kids are not supposed to appreciate everything you do, but once in a while when you come home, it's good to feel appreciated, or just yes, I'll do it, and shut the hell up. So when I say angry woman, I mean angry. If you're a single parent, by all means, be fucking angry. Period. But sometimes you go through stuff that'll break you, and if you don't find that strength in you to go on however you need to, you won't do it. So sometimes it empowers us to do the stuff we need to do, because we don't really. Sometimes black women, we have support systems, but we don't necessarily have the support systems we need. Just because you have a support system doesn't mean it's good, and doesn't mean it's stable, and doesn't mean it works all the time, especially all the time in your favor. So as me being a parent, I had help from my children's father, but that did not stop me from sometimes not having all the help or the proper support. And if I didn't have to suck it up and get angry to get through it, it wouldn't have been done, and I wouldn't have been able to get through it, to get where I am now. So when I hear angry black woman, to me it's interpreting as I'm strong. I had to do what I had to do to get through that moment, that time, that period, whatever you had to get through to move on. So I commend you. Other women don't have to do it. They cry, they buckle, and they got to go through all this dramatics and hystericalness to get through stuff. With black women, honey, that's just an everyday part of life for us. We don't have to go through hysterics and crying and all this stuff to get through it. For some things, yes, but I don't think they're as strong as us. So sometimes
I'm gonna agree. I don't think there's no woman.
No.
I'm gonna even go as far as to say no man stronger than a black woman. And I feel like my mom was saying, I feel like our anger, I feel like it's different degrees to black women anger, yes. But I do feel like all of us have that anger, and like she was saying, it's justified. I will go in depth in that, saying that we go through racism.
Oh, wait, my tree.
So as I was saying, we go through racism from within our own community and outside of our community when we go to work, even in our friend groups, if we have like a diverse friend group, we go through all that. We go through colorism. Like, it's a lot. We go to work, we get the proper degrees, we get all the certifications and stuff, and we're still looked at as less than. And I feel like that's a major issue, and where our anger is justified, because at the end of the day, we're all human. We just want to be seen, seen as another human being and treated as such.
I don't want to be seen. I don't never like the forefront. I like to play the back.
I'm not saying seen like that. I'm saying like how we see other women. Like, just take us as for who we are, not as we're black women, or cherish the fact that we're black women and we provided a lot to this society in America. Yes. Like, cherish us. And I feel like we are the number one enemy in everything, to a black man, to a white man, to a white woman, to a black woman. Like, we just not respected or valued at all.
Like, black women have to go to work, and we literally have to bite our tongues damn near the whole day. Either you have someone else taking credit for your work, or you know you did that good work. They don't acknowledge it, but they'll use it, and they keep going, and other people get promoted off your work. Other people get a that a boy. No one is you, and you don't want to seem like that quote unquote angry black woman if you say something or you have a remark. So you have to bite your tongue.
Yes,
now,
like
imagine
no
doing that all week, and you have nobody to talk
week,
to or
all
say
year,
that
all your life
makes an angry black woman.
Yeah.
So I commend you all for biting your tongues, for holding your peace, for holding your turmoil. But that gets you through the day, and at the end of the day, some women absolutely have to have their jobs. So they have to endure these things. So you're not going to tell me any black woman that's angry is just angry for no reason. Exactly. Trust me, it's a whole chapter and verse, a whole book, and some that were written before that woman has endured, held back, bit her tongue, walked away from, and just plain cried by herself to get through these moments, to get her where she needs to go, because that was her goal in life. Or get her to where she needs to go for her family, because that's what's best for her kids. Forget her. She's doing what any black woman I know that has a kid is doing what's best for her children, for their future, for their safety these days. So if that woman has to be angry, let her. As far as I know, no angry woman has bothered anybody until it got to that point. And you said something just ignorant and she couldn't take it no more. It was untrue. Exactly. Black women do not argue for no reason.
Right. A lot of people feel like we just it's unwarranted. We just snap for no reason. And they act like, oh my God, like what happened? Meanwhile, we've been provoked over a long period of time, and we're just tired of it.
Honey, don't piss me off. And I've been working in heels all goddamn day, making you look good. You gonna say something to me? No, you might catch a heel, honey. You might catch a heel. And then these people kill me because see, this is some ignorant stuff that I'm talking about. Don't bother me, and you've been bothering me and bothering me. And I constantly, if I go behind you, it's constantly tell you what you do that bothers me and ask you, may you please stop. Turn around, you'll stop for the rest of that day and turn around and do it again. Yeah. Don't you ask me to get you nail, water, coffee, nothing, because you will see. What was the Sealy giving Mr. Coffee? What was the sister that gave Mr. Coffee? Iced tea. I would give him Suge's iced tea. Swear to God, people that see color purple. Don't play with me. If nobody, and I'm a grown woman. I know for a fact I don't think any black woman that has argued or her had just snapped. I'd be like, I don't know what they did to her to make her first. Anybody know? I'd be like, I don't know what they did to her to make her snap, but it's about time. I ask anybody I work with, that's what I'm saying behind the scenes. When they go, oh my God. I said, don't say that, because you don't know what they took that woman through or what she did to do that. So don't go there. Because it's a plenty of, I know a woman behind closed doors, her boss used to berate her. She used to take it. Mind you, she made this woman look good. The woman didn't have to come to work because she had everything that good. But for some reason, she couldn't stand. Talked about her hair, talked about everything.
And then to go off the whole hair thing, I feel like black women, especially nowadays, at least I see it with people more so my age, my generation, millennials, they like try to overcompensate to be the it woman. Because nowadays, like I said, you have these men with podcasts who throw shade at black women, like they're not attractive. Meanwhile, black women literally set the beauty standards for America, for worldwide, honestly. And it's like, when y'all talk about us on these podcasts, it's like, oh, you don't like the hair, you don't like the nose, you don't like features, but you go for women that have the same features, but except the difference is that they paid for it. Like, you don't like the full lips on black women, but you like it on white women or other race women. And it's just so odd to me. And then I feel like I was saying, a lot of people my age, black women, they feel like they have to overcompensate. They always wearing the weaves, the long lashes, they overlining their lips even though they already got big lips, or they getting nose jobs. And it's way too often that I'm seeing these black women doing this. And to me, when I see this, it just screams self-hatred. I'm sorry. Like, you getting Botox and all this stuff. I think you don't like yourself if you taking into consideration men's accommodations, where it's never going to make you happy. And just because you do all this work to your face and stuff, doesn't necessarily mean these men are going to look at you like you eat any more attractive.
But do you think it's fitting, or do they want to just appease them so they could be easier? I don't think it's. Some women, I'm gonna say some, because some do just want to fit in. I think some want to change their features the way they look just to make it easier for them to accomplish what they accomplish. And what the goal is, then they go back to them. No,
I don't see these women. I'm specifically talking about like because I'm watching YouTube the most, and these people like vloggers vlog their lives. They don't go back to themselves. Like and honestly, as they get older, these surgeries start to look really bad and really creepy.
Oh, perfect example. Look, they look like crap.
Exactly, and I don't think. And I just want like just like love yourself as a black woman. I think we are the most. This is a fact. We are the most beautiful women. Like natural features, the high cheekbones, the just the hair, the everything. And let me get this straight. Not all, because these men love to say, "Oh, I don't like black women hair." Not every black woman has the same textured hair. Like, and just because you have thinner hair, curly hair, whatever, doesn't mean they're mixed. Like. That is so annoying. Like I hate that. I hate it. And also about the angry black woman. It's just like we get we pressured in every aspect of our lives. Like it's hard. Sometimes I feel like we suffocating and we can't talk to nobody, and then to be bashed like damn near every day by your own
girlfriend sometimes.
Yeah, and other black women. I'm glad you said that, Ma. The other black women, they'll
hate on you for the littlest thing or something you said. You didn't even say it like that.
The littlest thing. Or I'm gonna give from experience. Like every time I go out, it's a black woman. I get the dirtiest looks. Or when I ask for help, they look at me stink. Like, girl, what is your problem?
Like we were at the doctor, and the doctor asked her was she Asian or Jewish, mixed with Asian.
Yeah, she asked me if I was Auschwitz Jew. Or if I was she's Asian, and I'm like, no, and then she kept asking me, I'm like, no, I'm black, like I'm black.
Yeah, she was like she would not accept that answer.
Yeah, and I'm a proud black woman. You're not gonna tell me nothing about myself.
Honey, I'm tough.
I think I'm beautiful. I think I came from a beautiful, strong black woman.
I'm tough, so angry, strong, and
I don't think anybody could make me feel away. Well, I know nobody can make me feel away about being a black woman. But it just sucks to see that other black women play into this. We back, guys. My phone storage got full. Eventually, I plan on getting a camera, but until now, you're gonna get.
And let me say this, guys. This is what you might not relate to. I get mad when people call people angry black women, but you know what they never call a black woman? Dumb or stupid. Never heard that.
I've never heard that.
Never. I heard it with other races. Never heard
You're
it with
right. Or ditzy. We don't get that. I'm ditzy. I ain't gonna lie. We don't get that.
Yeah, my biggest pet peeve is calling me any reference, a synonym, an anonym, or whatever, to dumb or stupid. The opposite. I know. Okay, and you call me anonym, but still okay. Anyway, I don't like it. Because listen, I'm the type of person, if I don't know, I'll say it. Give me a layman's terms. If I don't understand the layman's terms, baby, talk me through it. I'll Google something, because the next conversation you have with somebody, that might come up. Or God forbid, because see, I'm ignorant like this.
You gotta stay on your toes.
If so, I talk to somebody and I feel they don't know, I will keep going and keep using more words until they say, I don't know. Because to me, the dumbest person in the world is the person that won't ask the question, what do you mean? Because if you keep agreeing to stuff and you do not know, you could be agreeing to any damn thing. And that's just stupid. Okay. And I don't play stupid.
So,
like, and I have no shame admitting. I said, may you tell me what it means, or may you tell me what you're talking about. So
well, that would be a topic for a different video, because I got something on that.
If you tell me, I could then go along with the conversation, and my statements will be facts, and my opinion will be just. But if you don't tell me, and I'm just saying stuff, thinking I'm doing something, that's stupidity.
Okay, so I have another black woman stereotype that's aggressive, popular in relationships, for lack of better words now, is that black women are aggressive in relationships. How do you feel about that?
I think sometimes we pick the wrong men for us. And therefore, to motivate them, we will get aggressive. Or because we pick the wrong men for us, we have to be aggressive in that relationship to get stuff done.
Ooh, okay.
And sometimes women, you know what I'm talking about, we're raising these young men, These young boys
to
be young men. To be young men. First and foremost, to be responsible. Then responsible young men. To try to make, I want my son at least make 95% of the right decisions. Any other decision I want him to also, I say that because if he makes a mistake, I also want him to learn from it so he knows how to change it and make it right. Because if he doesn't, when it comes and I pass away, he's not going to know how to act towards it. So some people might think I'm wrong thinking, let him mess up. I'm not talking about fall, just mess up so he can fix it. So yes, I'm aggressive when it comes to my son. I'm aggressive when it comes to something we need to get done and I feel like they're moving too slow, it has to be in a timely manner, or they just fell back. So yes, some women do need to be aggressive.
I feel like, I don't know how I feel. I feel like we can be aggressive, but I don't think it's really aggression because I feel like the men that, like you said, we choose the men, right? Yeah, it's a specific type of men that we choose.
Yeah, some doozies.
I feel like they're looking for a mother because they are hurt men that have, and this is from experience, that have like some type of relationship issue with their mother growing up, and they're looking for a mom. They're not looking for a partner who is going to push them to do better. So when you push them to do better, it's going to be like looked at as sideways, like, oh, you being too aggressive, oh, you doing too much, this, that, and the third. But really, we just want you to be a better black man at the end of the day. We want you to do better because we may see you can do better, and you don't see it for yourself.
I like that because any black woman wants her man to be better. That's first and foremost.
And another thing is, I think it's crazy you call us aggressive, but
do better,
we the main ones that be pushing you. We'll stay by your side
being a little shady,
anything, and I think that is insane. Yes. I'm not the type. But I know some black women that will ride or die for their black man, okay? Yes. So when you call us aggressive, it's kind of like, wait, what? Like, what? Yeah. You just want us to be complacent, just sit there, yes or no, while you still
and then when you stop,
being a little boy, essentially. Like, you're being a little boy.
She's right, because then when you stop doing it, you're like, well, I thought you was behind me.
Yeah, exactly. The moment you stop being quote-unquote aggressive is the moment, oh, why you stop doing this? Oh, you don't believe in me? Oh, this, that, and the third. And it's like, what? Like, make up your... What do you want? What do you want? You just want somebody to take care of you because you have mommy issues. You need to fix those issues. And just a little story time, you don't know this, but in my past relationship, I feel like I used to put so much into other people and their dreams to where I forget about myself because I feel bad that I grew up with both parents. Cause I'm gonna say it, with me and he don't have the best relationship with his parents. He's Jamaican. He's an immigrant. He basically moved here by himself. He was staying with his grandma. I don't care. Cause I don't care.
I ain't got nothing to say.
But yeah, the man had dreams, and I will give him this. He's very smart. He had dreams, and they were accomplishable dreams. So I used to help him. Meanwhile, I'm not going back to school. I'm sitting in this man's house trying to help him every day, forgetting about me. And it's because I felt bad that, hey, every time I share stories of my mom and my dad, I could see in his facial expression in his body, like he don't want to hear it, like he don't care. And that's because how he grew up, he don't have the same relationship. So that's what made me like stay in it longer to help him. Because I have the support from my parents. I grew up having the greatest childhood. So I would just feel bad and feel like I need to do more. And especially because he was a black man. So yeah. But now, I'm doing for myself. And that's it.
I want y'all to know I am not none of these women my daughter's talking about. I am mean, evil, strong. Don't be flying fuck.
You a lot. You a big old baby.
With my kids, absolutely. When do I coddle a man? When have you ever known me to coddle a man?
No, I feel like you do that with anybody. You just be. Oh, sorry.
And I said my kids. I said a man.
But in real life, they're not your kids.
Men.
They're not your kids. Those
I'm
are
talking about a man I'm dating. I don't coddle. I'm not that.
You ain't never stuck by no man's side and see that he wanted to do like blah, blah, blah,
I'm doing that with Ricky, but what I'm saying is I don't I'm not holding his hand. I'm not calling. I don't have patience.
Nobody's talking about holding their hand, but you're pushing them. Like you're doing certain stuff to make sure that they accomplish their goals. Nobody's talking about something. Oh, it's okay to stand in the third.
Absolutely.
But I feel like it's for me. I felt like I would just forget about all the things that I wanted to do. And put it on the back burner for someone else because I feel bad of how I grew up. And I feel like I shouldn't have to feel bad just because the parents I have. Like, and I would say this every time, and towards the end where I got tired of it, I would be like, yo, you got mommy issues. Like, you need to fix it. He'll get super pissed. You can't tell no black man he got mommy issues. He'll get pissed.
I'm sorry, in the black community.
Absolutely, I'm not gonna lie.
Even if they're pregnant,
I'm not gonna lie. And his mom used to act like she had a problem with me. I don't know you. She used to say I was using her son. How am I using your son? I'm cleaning this man's house. He taking me on trips. Yeah, he buying food. Yeah, okay. But I'm not using. I'm pushing this man to go for this.
It's a 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like I was emotional support, and I feel like she don't understand that what she done to her son with her and her baby daddy did to their kid. I feel like not in the video.
Yeah, in the video, nobody cared.
I feel like she don't understand that her son needed emotional support.
But some mothers
support.
don't care because all they feel is that they're the mother. You're supposed to do that for them.
And I do feel like with immigrant mothers, it's different. Like they expect, especially from a man, they expect their male child to take care of all the family. Like back home, get a job, send money. Immigrants, they do. Jamaican, the Caribbean families, they do that.
I know the girls do it too, because that girl told you she got 2 jobs. Okay. No, I don't feel my kids should do. I don't feel
like we're aggressive at all. If anything, I feel like we're loving. We give too much of ourselves to where we have nothing to give for ourselves. And I feel like that's the problem. Black women really need to start taking care of themselves first before we get in a relationship and take care of a man.
And it's not normal.
And you shouldn't have to take care of a grown man. I'm sorry. No, absolutely not. Fix your mommy issues.
I mean, if you've been with your man and he gets, like, he wasn't always there, he gets to that point, I feel like you should ride or die for him at that point. You should take care of him. But not for like 10 years. I mean, like
I'm not doing that.
Something happened to me. I would absolutely.
He's a good
but
man.
He's a good man.
Yeah.
He's a
good man, Savannah.
When you got a good man, hold on, do what you gotta do. I ain't gonna lie, because they come 1 in a gazillion. And I'm talking about good all the way around. Not good just because he comes and pays your bills. I mean, like, good, like he bring your bath water. He knows when you're hurting. He don't gotta say. He know the tone of your voice. You don't gotta tell him nothing. Just so when you say no, you don't want that bracelet. You mean yes, and he know. That's a good man. And when you walk on the inside of the sidewalk and he walk on the out, he don't gotta open your door every day. Just when it do, that's a good man. It's the little things sometimes that counts more than anything in the world. As long as he's trying, you set him a time limit, and then when he's closer, if he's not doing it, then you turn to that aggressive, strong woman and you help him. Everybody needs help. Even women, they get depressed and they go through stuff.
But I feel like black women give so much of themselves and don't pour into.
That's why I said give them a time limit. Give them a time limit, and you still take an hour or 3 out your week, and you woos out to yourself. I don't care if you gotta lock the bathroom door, if you gotta after work, if you gotta go park at a park and just breathe or read quotes or something or write in a journal. You don't have to always go straight home. You can always duck off to a park,
just take a deep breath
and breathe before you go home, or
and
walk
enjoy
the
some
beach,
natural
or walk
dopamine.
someplace nice, or just you can freeze in your car. Just listen to the radio on repeat in your headphones. Just do something that will calm you,
right? Yeah.
Before you get in your house, whatever it is. I'm not telling you. I'm just suggesting. But whatever you do to decompress, do that 3 times a week, and let me know how it works. I could be totally wrong. You might need it 5, 6, 10 times, but just do something for you. And I don't suggest eating, because then other problems come along. Because I tried that. Try it. Don't do that.
Don't eat your feelings.
Try your best not to eat your feelings. But it'll work out. And this has nothing to do with nothing. But because we're angry and we give them all the twins, I'm going to tell you this. My kid's father told me this a long time ago. Don't ever move in a place that you cannot afford your goddamn self. If you move in a place and you are reliant on this man or this woman that you know, women can't live together for a long time. I'm telling you. So even if it's your best friend, it's not going to last. Y'all not going to be friends long. But y'all going to stop speaking and then become friends again. Don't do it, because he has control over you. He don't got to move, and you can't say, because you know we quick to like get the fuck out. Can't quick to do that if you need him or you're dependent on him to pay some of them bills. I don't give a fuck if it's a 2-bedroom in the hood. your life is not outside the door. Is not outside. Your life is inside that door. So you make your house as comfortable as possible, and you live inside that house, and you put your values inside that house as much as you can, and they will follow your kids outside. I promise you that. But don't move where you're dependent on nobody, because that gets you in a pretty bad situation sometimes. You move in where you couldn't afford, and it's not about where it is. As long as y'all together, y'all happy, y'all can eat, and y'all got beds, you good.
Alright guys, this video is kind of long, so we're going to wrap it up. But I just want to say this. Black women, if you with a man or in a friend group that makes the slightest bit of like stereotypes towards black women, like comments, leave that friend group, leave that relationship, because they don't respect you
You're
at
gonna
all.
stress after a while.
Yeah, and they're going to keep on doing it. The thing is, they'll throw out a little stereotypical joke and see how you react. Absolutely. And depending on how you react, they'll continue to do it. And unfortunately, a lot of us black women, we accept that. At first, we do. We first accept it as a joke, and then it keeps going, and it keeps going. And if we just did it right then and there, it ain't gonna be no more. Don't let yourself around those types of people. Like, know your worth. At the end of the day, I want black women to know their worth.
Yes,
and know that you are beautiful naturally. And
you can shut it down in a nice way. It doesn't have to be an aggressive nature. People that know their words will use their words. And once again, if you have a good man like I got, you can stand behind him. It's all right. As long as you know he is good to you, good for you, and treats you well and will hang with you through a bad time, you got this.
Alright, that's the end of nonsense and fuckery. We hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to show your support. It's free. Like, share, comment down below. And if you're a black woman and you've ever been stereotyped, which is most likely, comment down below your experience. Let us know. And yeah.
And let them know you have a reason to be.
Yeah, we got a reason to be angry. There ain't nothing wrong with being angry when
Absolutely
you've experienced what we experience here in America.
And it
is
absolutely.
We have all the reason. And if you want to, I'm not going to go that deep. But yeah, guys, have a nice day. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye, people.
Bye.
Yeah. What it say?
My phone is full.
It says, can I pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bill? That's what my phone